You wake up every day. You try your best. You work hard. And yet, somehow, your bank account still looks like a joke. Meanwhile, you open social media and see people your age driving cars, traveling, talking about investments, and making money in their sleep. And you start asking yourself one question: what am I doing wrong? Let me tell you something you probably haven't heard before. It's not entirely your fault, but, and this is the part most people don't want to hear, it is your responsibility. Let's break this down. Because if you don't understand why you're still broke, you'll stay stuck in this cycle for years. From the moment you were born, you were placed into a system that teaches you to go to school, get good grades, get a job, work for 40 years, and retire when you're old. But nobody teaches you how money actually works. You weren't taught how to invest, how to build income streams, how to make money work for you. Instead, you were trained to trade time for money. And that's the trap, because time is limited. No matter how hard you work, there are only 24 hours in a day. So if your income depends on your time, you've already hit a ceiling. Let's be honest, most people know more about celebrities, football, and gossip than they know about money. That's not an insult. That's conditioning. You were never taught what assets are, what liabilities are, or how debt actually works. So you grow up thinking, if I just earn more, I'll be fine. But that's a lie, because people don't stay broke because they earn little. They stay broke because they don't know how to manage what they earn. Even though the system failed you, even though nobody taught you, there comes a point where you have to take responsibility. Because today, information is everywhere. You have access to YouTube, free courses, and financial content, so the question is no longer, why didn't I learn this? The question is, why am I still ignoring it? Here's the uncomfortable truth. You're not broke because you don't have opportunities. You're broke because of your habits. Every day, you're making small decisions, and those decisions are shaping your financial life. Spending instead of saving, watching instead of learning, consuming instead of creating. It doesn't feel like a big deal, but over time, it becomes your reality. Be honest with yourself. When money comes in, what do you do first? Clothes, food, phone upgrades. Now imagine instead, you invested it, learned a skill, or built something. That's the difference. Because being broke is not just about money. It's about mindset. A broke mindset says, I can't afford it, or money is hard to get. A wealthy mindset says, how can I afford it? Or what skill can I learn? Same situation, different thinking, different results. Most people try to save their way out of being broke, but you can't do that. You need to increase your income, learn skills, build value, start something, even small, because money flows to value. Right now, many people are stuck in a cycle. Work, earn, spend, wait, repeat. That's survival, not growth. To change your life, the pattern has to change. Earn, keep a portion, invest, grow. That's how wealth is built. Start learning about money today, not tomorrow. Control your spending. Ask yourself if you really need it or just want it. Build a skill, something valuable, something people will pay for. Start small investments, even if it's little. And be patient, because this is not a quick game. It's a long-term game, but it works. You didn't choose where you started. You didn't choose what you were taught. You didn't choose the system. So no, it's not your fault. But from this moment forward, everything changes. Every decision you make, every action you take, every opportunity you ignore, that becomes your responsibility. You can stay where you are, or you can change your story starting today, because nobody is coming to save you. But the truth is, you don't need saving. You just need to start. If this opened your eyes, don't just watch and scroll. Take action. And if you want to learn how to build real wealth step by step, subscribe, because that's exactly what this channel is about.